Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. Hello, Holly.
Well, guys, the Cougars head coach told me before the game, this running back has been a revelation all season long. They brought him in the transfer portal, and he has delivered. Each and every week, we see the chemistry grow between he and the quarterback and their offensive line. Now in playoff contention, making some noise in the top 15, they are starting to be a team to contend with, and it is all because of this running back and how he is fueling this offense. Back to you.
All right, Holly. So Houston's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. As we get our first look at Connor Wigman. What a game he had last time out. 3 touchdowns, better than 200 yards, leading his team to victory. They'll move the wide receiver. Straight ahead, it's Hughes. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Let's talk for a second about Houston. Breaking into the top 15 is one step closer to the college football playoff. We've made it this far. The dream is within reach. Question becomes, will they take the next step, Jesse?
You got to keep winning. Now when we're talking about this team, you're hearing college football playoff in the same sentence because of where they're ranked in the top 15. So, David, as they move forward, they've got to continue to elevate and ascend with their talent and play on the field.
Yeah, and it's exciting, right? To be mentioned, it's exciting. To hear yourself talked about on shows and to be a team that's getting respect is great. Now, let's keep pushing that pedal to the floor to be the best team we can be.
Opening drive of the game, and they're facing 3rd and 1. He'll try to get to the marker himself. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
Right side, it's Walker. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Gonna run it. It's Hughes. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Wants to throw. It's Wegman. Looking to the big tight end. Working the big fella to the corner. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Wants to throw one first. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover. He'll take it himself. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
From the gun on third down, Hawkins. Gonna take a shot. Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking downfield, it's Wigman. Give him 6. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Looking for space. It's Cook. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Alexander. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Well, it's a great job by the quarterback there, understanding you're being blitzed. You know you're not going to be able to hold on to it very long, so find the back. Get it into his hands quickly. Let him go pick up the first.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Michael Hawkins. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time they let him.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Yeah, and this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number one, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
Hawkins from the gun on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Not a lot of room to make this catch. And they'll stop him right there on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Corners are walked up tight. Keeps it himself. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose.
And when you run the option, you run the risk of putting the ball on the deck, and especially once that thing starts to string out, and the defense does a really good job playing assignment football, man on a man. I got the quarterback taken care of, and you could tell, had the running back taken care of too. Nowhere to go with that pitch, and they forced the turnover.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. That's just the end of the period, and Houston has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They go play action with Hawkins. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. Hawkins. Moving out to the right. And that ball's on the ground behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And these plays right here, man, they can spark your team. And the defense has been flying around, but now they make the play. They get home to the quarterback and cause the damage. The ball gets on the turf, they recover, and now set up with great field position.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
The fake and wants to throw. Gets rid of it. Out wide right, it's Young. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Let's see what they have in the bag on third and short from their own 18. Back to throw, it's Wegman. Back's got it on the screen. Turning it on! Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
They'll need a bunch on second down. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Lets it fly. He's got it along the sideline. All the way. Touchdown, Houston. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Throwing, Hawkins. Rushes on. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to...
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. The Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Tells the run, wants to pass. Right side, it's Walker. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. The play fake. Out wide left, it's Hughes. A big gain as he goes out of bounds on the last play before the 2-minute timeout. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Got his man. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football.
Caught. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. West Virginia uses a timeout. It's their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Cougars! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play, maybe even 1-on-2. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Michael Hawkins fires to the middle. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. West Virginia starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
And the Mountaineers want to move quickly.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. Back to pass, it's Wigman. Fires left. It's caught downfield. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and then all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Timeout Houston, their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Rush right in his face. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only 1st down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Selling the fake. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Houston. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking for a crease. Got the 1st down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. Just about set to start the second half. Houston will kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Hey guys, the Cougars head coach told me at the half their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the third quarter. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Hawkins. Left side is Cook. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The Mountaineers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Moving the pocket, it's Hawkins. He's going for the big play. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. Second and long here. He'll set up to throw. Look out! And down he goes.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
From the gun on third down, Hawkins. And it's picked off for the 4th time today.
You got to be so careful, too, Dave, because on third and long, they're playing their nickel now. They've got extra DBs on the field. Those windows are going to open and close really, really quickly. And I think that time the quarterback got a little too greedy trying to fit that football in a small window.
He did, and I like the zone coverage, too, because everybody's staring at the quarterback, so you can get a really good break on the football.
Oh, there's an alley to the left. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars!
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
And he made the extra point without problem. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. West Virginia.